Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy VII, and we're going to be continuing the flashbacks.
Alright.
Yep, so once the guide gets here, we're heading out. So, I wonder who the guide could be.
Danny, don't. You can't do that. You can't do that just because Tifa's wearing a cowgirl hat.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you, Brandon, for answering my question. I was literally just about to ask.
He's like, yep, for whatever reason, she's a fucking cowboy.
Cowgirl!
It's like, yes, Cloud, protect Tifa. This guy's like really obsessive about wanting to take Sephiroth's picture.
I was like, oh, come on, are you kidding me?
Well, to be fair, this is the great Sephiroth. So he's like, alright, fine.
Wait, now he's taking a... Wait, did Cloud also get in that picture?
Yep.
Also now he decides to not be an asshole, and also it technically takes a picture of Cloud.
Yeah, he gets a picture of everybody, and is like, yep, as soon as the picture was taken, Sephiroth just sulks back. He's like, okay, I indulged you idiots long enough.
He looks back at the picture years later, it's like, oh, this brings me back so many bad memories. Damn you, Sephiroth.
Like, can you believe how that was how I wore my hair?
I was so young back then. Alright, Cloud, just follow me. And don't look down.
But first we have a battle.
On this rickety bridge?
Yep, and Sephiroth's just gonna wreck everything.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, okay, alright, Sephiroth, I think you can handle this. I'll just be, sitting here, waiting. You're finished. Oh, okay.
yeah, that's pretty much Thundaga.
Good job, man, good job.
It's like, this was the only game to have numbered spells, wasn't it?
No. Pretty much all the previous Final Fantasies up until this point used the numbers. Final Fantasy VIII was the game that started the whole Ara Aga thing, and that's pretty much been a staple ever since.
Oh, okay. I must be thinking. I mean, because I guess my reason for asking is because the very first Final Fantasy game I ever played was the first one on the Game Boy Advance, and at that time they had the Ara Aga spells and stuff.
Well, yeah, because it was made afterwards, but the original games, no, it was, Bolt, Bolt 2, Bolt 3, like, they used the numbers in the original games.
Okay. It's like, I was so used to the advanced titles that I just consider them Aga, Ara, or if we're speaking Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ja spells.
Yeah, only a couple of games I think used the Ja spells.
Like, Final Fantasy Tactics is the only one I knew that did that. So I gotta get back to playing that game at some point. Because it was fun when I played it for the first time on the PSP.
Alright, let's see. Anyway, after, well, I mean, this should be no surprise at all. I mean, we aren't controlling the main character. We survived, like, a massive fall from the broken bridge. Now we're in this cave?
Hey, let's get ready to die again.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, please.
Nope, Sephiroth will just wreck everybody's shit.
It's like, nah, look, if Roof is shooting, like, 10 shotgun rounds and Cloud's head won't kill Cloud, like I said, I don't know what will.
Well, bear in mind, we had two regular soldiers with us, and one of them got lost.
Yeah.
Like, either lost or died. Either way, we're down to one.
Alright. Ooh, a shiny thing.
Like, if bullets won't kill you, a 15-story fall will. Off a bridge. in the middle of nowhere, in the mountains.
You can fall off of a bridge in the middle of a fucking war zone in Final Fantasy 13 and you still live with nothing. Like, no scratches, no cuts, nothing. Fuck you, 13.
Oh, God.
Alright, so now Sephiroth's gonna actually give us the explanation as to how materia is created. Because, yeah, these aren't just like, these aren't just like, random crystals that we're finding, and it's like, oh, hey, what do you know? I know how to cast an ice cube. It's like, nope, there's actually a reason for it.
Huh, who would have thought? I can make ice cubes. Wait. God damn it.
So basically, the ancients and the crystals love each other very much.
It's like, yeah, no.
Magic is made.
Yeah, basically, anybody who's watched Steven Universe, it's more or less the same thing. Basically, when you have, be it Mako energy or life stream, when it's condensed for an extended period of time, it crystallizes. Naturally, anything that is, materia that's, like, created through, like, life stream and everything, like, through a natural process, is naturally going to be much stronger than, the other common materia that we get throughout the game. So, materia is pretty much a byproduct of the Mako energy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Huh.
Yeah, because later on in the game, like, some of the most powerful magic spells that we will be getting in this game actually come from some of this natural materia that can be found in the world.
Now, what exactly is this? Or unless if I missed it.
This is a Mako reactor.
Oh, God damn it! I did.
Yeah. So Midgar. So Midgar is not the only place in the world that has these reactors. There are several points in the world that any place that's like really rich in the natural life stream energy. Shinra built a reactor there to, convert that into Mako energy and, go from there. Midgar was so abundant in it that they needed 8 reactors. But everywhere else, and some of these other places that we'll be running into, usually it's just 1. So, I guess it just kind of gives you an idea of, Sephiroth, move your ass. That just kind of, so just let that sink in. It's like, Nibelheim has 1 reactor. Midgar has 8. That's how abundant in this stuff that Midgar is.
God damn.
No wonder the plant's being sucked dry.
But,
Yep, so here was their mission. It's like, okay, one of the something's malfunctioning in the reactor, and boom, it's fixed. But there'd be some other shenanigans going on.
Hojo?
We just had this lesson.
Yeah.
What is it condensed into? I don't know. Wait, ice cream?
Yeah, so what else is in here?
Oh, God.
Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been condensed with Mako energy.
Yep. Now you actually get a little bit more details about this in Crisis Core. So yeah, third, second, and first class soldiers, as basically a prerequisite, they are exposed to Mako energy. Fortunately, they're not exposed to it for so long. It's just a little bit, and that's what gives them their enhanced strength and abilities and everything, and a clear sign of that you know that they've been exposed to Mako is you look at their eyes. Like their eyes like become like a bright shade of blue. Like, and that's pretty much like, yeah, when you see their eyes, that's what tells you that they've been exposed to Mako, and that's pretty much that's like the label of soldier. But Sephiroth is saying here that these guys, yeah, in these little pods, these were normal people that have been exposed to Mako for so long they've mutated.
Right.
And Sephiroth is not taking this very well at all because, well, yeah, Sephiroth he's much stronger than your regular soldier people. So it's like,
Was I meant to be just like one of these creatures?
That's pretty much what's going on in his head right now.
What? Oh, god damn it. Shadow the Hedgehog vibes. God damn it. Neutral pathway. Fuck.
No, except Sephiroth can kick Shadow the Hedgehog's ass.
Yeah, true. But it's like, oh god damn it. Sephiroth, Android? Am I? And Android 2?
Do we have to make Sonic references in every single Let's Play that we do?
Apparently so.
What? Why not? What's wrong with that?
That's like, speaking of which, we kind of got to get back into playing some more Sonic games. We've only played like 2.
Don't worry. I don't want to spoil too much, but I do want to get into one particular Sonic game, like sometime in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we're called the SpiffyNeedleGeeks for a goddamn reason.
Emphasis on needle.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, there's a reason why we called ourselves that, and yet we haven't played a lot of Sonic games. I think we need to rectify this.
I agree.
Soon.
Stay tuned, folks, for Sonic 06.
You're kidding, right?
Oh yeah, of course I'm kidding.
Okay, just making sure.
Not soon.
Anyway, back to the flashbacks.
Not soon, but later down the road. Anyway,
back to the flashbacks.
Oh yes. After the temper tantrum from well, I would say temper tantrum, more like the
realization, the epiphany.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Thank you. I couldn't get the word realization out of my mouth for whatever reason.
The realization, epiphany.
Cloud, it appears you have learned the horrible truth.
All right, so here's our first glance at the Shinra Mansion. So at some point, before Midgar was built and everything, and that pretty much became the Shinra headquarters and everything, yeah, the Shinra family, they were stationed in Nibelheim.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Yeah, so naturally when Midgar was built and everything, that was where Shinra, moved from there. But the mansion was used for other things.
For genetic experimentation?
Pretty much, because Sephiroth's finding the records.
The Genova Project.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project. Shadow, wait, what am I reading?
Someone get this man out.
No, you can't kick me out. I need to see the full entirety of Final Fantasy VII.
No, that's not what I meant.
No.
That's not what I meant.
I know.
Hey, buddy.
So.
You did okay?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh, he's pissed.
He's not taking all this well at all.
Yeah, he knew we were here, but...
Yep, that's pretty much what he does. He spends the entire night going through everything.
You cannot go through all of those books in one night.
You could if you have enough things on Monster, Red Bull, Mountain Dew, Kickstart.
Even then, it would have had to have taken him at least a week. Yeah, see, look at all those books he's tearing down.
Burn them all.
At least a week.
And enter kicks in the ominous music.
My good partner in crime is getting really PO'd over these documents of genetic experimentation.
Well, we just spent the night in the mansion.
Oh, he's like, was there like any other place else where he could sleep at?
The inn?
The inn. Yeah, the inn.
Oh. I want to sleep in the mansion just so that I can stay relatively close to Sephiroth. You know, in case something goes wrong.
Plus, it's free.
That is also true. They'll never expect to find me in this mansion.
Abandoned mansion.
Oh, jeez. Well, Sephiroth apparently is laughing to himself. I'm pretty sure that's a sign that he's going insane.
Traitor?
Wait, Sephiroth, what did I do?
Oh, hey, that was a quote. That was one of Sephiroth's quotes in Dissidia, Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
You ignorant traitor.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Without giving back one wit in return. Those are your ancestors.
Yep. And thus we have the origins of normal human beings.
Cloud!
Yeah, because originally this planet was pretty much inhabited by the ancients, or the Cetra, as they are called.
Right.
And pretty much like Sephiroth said, the Cetra, basically these were just like wandering nomads. I mean, they wander around, do their Cetra things. And, they find their promised lands and everything. But they had a very strong connection to the planet because they were constantly roaming. But Cetra that ultimately decided, we're not going to really roam around anymore. They're going to settle and build cities and everything. Over time and through evolution, they actually began to lose their connections to the planet. And those Cetra eventually spawned into the regular human race in this game. And now we have Sephiroth's theme.
Whoa.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sephiroth's theme. Everybody goes on about one-winged angel and everything, and make no mistake, one-winged angel is all kinds of metal and glorious. But this song, called Those Chosen by the Planet, this is actually Sephiroth's theme.
I believe it.
So it's like, well, that's the thing is, because I hear all the time where people are like, oh, Sephiroth's theme is One-Winged Angel. It's like, no, that's just the most, like...
That's his battle theme.
That's his battle theme. Which
True.
Which we will get to at the end of this Let's Play.
Obviously.
And
Whoa.
it's like... Yeah.
Okay, god damn. Well, I think it's, I'm just throwing spitballs here, but I think it's safe to assume Sephiroth, man. I think it's safe to assume Sephiroth could not keep his cool.
There's no way he could have done this in a few seconds.
Yes, he could. This is Sephiroth we're talking about.
Are you kidding?
He was literally on his way out of the mansion.
And here we go.
Oh, God.
Infamous cutscene.
Well, if this is like one of the most menacing cutscenes for Sephiroth, I can only imagine how they're gonna pull this off in the remake.
They did it in Advent Children, they did it in Crisis Core, they've done it in a bunch of times. This was like one of the cutscenes that has been remade multiple times in the high-end graphics. We already know what that cutscene looks like, but that's because it's so it's so iconic.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even realize that they remade that one particular scene like multiple times.
Yeah.
I'll actually, when we're done recording, I'll actually link you to the updated version of the cutscene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, it's one of the most iconic moments when it comes to Sephiroth. I mean, it's like, when people think Sephiroth, they think One-Winged Angel and that cutscene. There's another cutscene too, but we will get to that later. Okay, so if you recall, we saw this little blurb. I think, part 3 of the Let's Play. It was when they were in, the Sector 5 reactor. So here's the
okay.
So
that's why it looked familiar. Oh,
so
okay.
here's the continuation. And check out the balls on Tifa. She's actually gonna try and go after Sephiroth with his own sword.
No! Oh. Okay. You know, with a fatal blow like that, it makes me wonder, how the hell did Tifa survive that?
There is an explanation. I just can't talk about it right now.
Spoiler. Oh, okay, alright. But it's like, my god. Okay, that clearly looked like it would slice Tifa in half. It's like, my god. Alright, I swear, don't worry, Tifa, I shall avenge you. Whoa.
Speaking of angels.
Oh. So... What? Wait, what? Mother? What?
All will be explained in due time.
Yeah, if you remember, Sephiroth said that, he knew his mother was a woman named Genova.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and, when Sephiroth was talking about how they said that, they found Genova, like, encased in the earth. And that was where Shinra was like, oh, we found the Cetra! So, yeah, here's Genova.
It turned out this mother was a machine!
Oh god, now I'm remembering that one series from Machinima. Oh god, what was it called? I remember the episode name, but I forget what the actual series was called.
No!
Again, this should look a little familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that creature in the Shinra building that Barrett said, where's its head?
I think so?
Yeah, that's Genova.
Oh.
So now you got to see Genova with her head.
Oh.
But yep, that's the same creature that we saw in the Shinra building.
Well, in that case, I take back what I said about, Sephiroth's mother being a machine. Because it's clearly a creature of some kind.
I kind of like expect Kid Icarus Uprising, Hades pit, Hades pit.
I kind of, God damn it, I kind of imagine a scene from I don't know if you've seen this movie. They did a spoof on moments like that in this movie called Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Oh no, I haven't seen that movie.
Oh. It's like the very last bit of zoom in that they do is like a zoom in of like the main guy's nipple.
Okay.
You probably have to see the scene to know what I'm talking about. But in which case, back to reality.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's pretty much the end of the flashbacks.
Back to the present.
Yeah. So even though we did get a lot of exposition, there's still a lot of unanswered questions.
Oh, yep. And hopefully those answers will be resolved within the next 2 discs.
It's like beautiful, just beautiful.
Yeah, it brings a tear to my eye, Barrett.
And he's gone.
Wow, the clown literally was like, yada yada dosa.
Yeah, meanwhile, Red 13's just like taking it all in.
What a fascinating story.
That was a really fascinating story. Could you please tell it again?
Alright, so that concludes all the flashbacks, at least at this part of the game. So join us next time and we will finally be moving on to the next area. And we will have more Final Fantasy staples.
Alrighty.